That night, when the stars ignited in flames, Earth lived its last day. The evening calm was deceptive. One star, in a distant galaxy, decided to challenge the silence. A meteor shower, a silent harbinger of doom, rained down upon Earth. The sky began to tear apart like an old painting someone had torn from the wall. Each meteor was not just a rock but a piece of destruction, bringing ruin and death. Mountains exploded, seas surged over their banks, cities vanished under debris. The world, once thought eternal, proved fragile and fleeting. In the midst of the chaos, a small group of survivors sought refuge on a spacecraft hidden deep within a secluded base. It was their last chance. Earth had been reduced to ashes and grief. They were not just survivors but the final bearers of the human spirit. Commander Edward gazed at the cosmic void reflected in the spacecraft's window. His eyes were filled with determination but also profound sadness. He knew their new life, if it even began, would start from scratch. Each star outside was like a memory of what they had lost. Inside the spacecraft, it was quiet except for the soft hum of life support systems. The people gathered here were not merely survivors, they were the last hope of humanity. A young woman, Alyssa, held a child's toy she had managed to grab from her ruined home. It was her personal talisman, a symbol that there were still things worth preserving in the world. The spacecraft soared into space, leaving behind dust and the ruins of a bygone world. In an instant, Earth was out of sight. Where it once was, only a dark spot remained in the boundless expanse of space. The chapter of the drama had ended, and all that was left was a feeling of incompleteness and loss. Edward and his crew moved forward into the open cosmos, where an unknown path awaited them. No one knew what they would find, or if they would ever rebuild humanity. But despite the trials, they continued to forge ahead, holding on to the memories of Earth and hope for the future. And perhaps, one day, when the stars became their new home, they might find their place in this vast cosmos, continuing the story that Earth once wrote.